Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. Everything's great. I have not been scrambling this morning at all. Everything is completely and totally under control. Also, there's definitely not last minute decision to do lots of like housework construction this morning. So I may be muted for most of today's stream. But that's okay, because we're going back to just our classic art stream, in which I'm just gonna hyper focus for like 20 minutes at a time anyway, so I think it'll be fine. But hello. How are you guys doing? How has everybody's weekend been so far? I feel like it's been some time since I did a proper Sunday art stream. I feel like the last few times I've either had like Spirit City up, or I skipped it, or we even played like Animal Crossing or something. Watch the final episode, season 1 of Mashley. I don't know what that is. Mashal? Mashy? Is that anime? Oh my god, I didn't even eat my breakfast. I completely forgot. Oh, I'm so hungry. Now that I've stopped doing stuff that I was doing. I had to... Hello! One of the things that I posted, is the new Your Character Here design. I had to rush to post that before stream because I meant to do it yesterday and I instead was busy doing like a lot of let me move this with chat. I instead was I had to do like a lot of cleaning around the house and I shrink that too. And then I actually was backing up my computer files, so I definitely was like not uploading anything. But it's all uploaded now. Hi, Nai! Welcome on in. Good morning. How are you doing? This is the anime with Bling Bang Bang Born. I don't know what that is either. Benighted, I'm very old and I'm not anime pill. I don't know what that is. How are you doing, Nai? How have you been? I hope you have been doing well. I hope that everybody's weekend has been nice. I'm gonna take a bite of my breakfast. Hang on. There we go. You don't need to hear my mouth sounds. I hate mouth sounds. I'm not gonna subject you to them. Yeah, but the Your Character Here is up. Let me... So if you want one of these guys, all the different combinations and possibilities, is up and available. And if you do, exclamation point YCH, I couldn't think of the things. Where's my command? I literally activated it before stream. Oh, okay, also be right back, I guess. Okay, there we go. I had typed it up, I just forgot to toggle it to activate it, that's my bad. Anyway, it's there now. Yeah. It brings you to a... I know it's a short URL, I promise it goes to my Tumblr, because the last time I directly posted a form to Twitch, it got flooded by spam bots, and it got overwhelmed with, like, literally over 1,000 replies. Just empty replies. So, yeah. I don't want that happening again. So there is a little bit of a proxy. But if you are in the Discord, you have a direct link. And also, if you're a member of the community channels, you have access to a discount code that you can put in. So, you know, enjoy that. Alright, enough of the Your Character Here slide. I want to look at your guys' art. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. I feel very frazzled today. Also, I do think... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys fish today if you want as well, because it'll be on Art Stream. But that is active too. But otherwise I'm gonna try to draw a map today. I'm not... No, it's a channel point redeem. I have it set up as a channel point redeem. It's only 100 points though, it's not bad. It's pretty portable. I think it's only 100, right? Yeah, it's only 100, yeah. Oh god, what was I saying? Here she is, there's the creature. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a map today because I finished all the little prequel one-shots with my players, and so now we just gotta plan, like, session 1. We have a date picked out, but I just need to, like a day of the week picked out, we just need to, like, agree on a date and time. I feel bad that there is no, like, world map. I'm not good with making maps. I'm not good at making them, and I don't really like making them. And when I try to use, like, map making tools, I still very much am like, so we're gonna try to just sketch one. It's gonna be really bad and blobby, and that's fine. Because I think if I have at least, like, a really bad blobby thing to work off of, I can go from there. It's just getting started, you know? It's like the momentum when you're working on a new project. It's scary to start, but once, like, you do start, then like, you're G2G, you're good to go. And I think we're just gonna accept that this is gonna look really bad. And that's fine. It's gonna look bad, and that's okay. That's okay. I think if we accept that it's bad, then I won't care so much. So we're just gonna chill and hang out. Excuse me. And, I'm gonna hoot and holler. Because I just tried to do something and it's also not working because nothing is working today. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's totally normal. I don't know why I slept so much. Anyway, so here's my little thing. I'm just Winnie. I don't know why I slept so much. I literally I set my alarm for like 8:30 on weekends. So it's still like early, but not like crazy early. And then I was like, that's fine. I'll just like lay back down. And then I slept for 2 more hours, which is absolute insanity. I don't normally do that, so I'm not usually the doze and nap for 2 hours kind of person, so it kind of took me by surprise, quite frankly. Oh god, what brush do I want to use for... Ooh, do I want to use syrup? It's been a while since I used my syrup brush. It's just a really simple, like, pixel brush, but it just looks good. Maybe I'll do that for a little sketch underneath. Want to still be sleeping but sore? No! Why are you sore, Nye? Just in general. I was kind of surprised. I woke up, my shoulders were really sore today, and I was like, why? Like, I mean, I did cleaning yesterday, but nothing that was really, like, super out of the norm for, like, my weekend chores. But I was really, really stiff. So amongst all the things I was rushing around to do this morning, I had to include stretches. I had to take, like, 10 minutes to just, like, focus and do stretches. I wanted a bite of food. Okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? How big can this brush go? Okay, pretty big. Okay, cool. We're gonna make some... So we're gonna say, like, if this is, like, the quote-unquote, like, known world. I know, I know. So we're gonna allow ourselves some space on the outside, okay. I'm good with that. Space. I was like, where did I have my syrup brush? There they are! There's Nye! Adore them. Let's do some fun shapes. We're gonna just do some fun shapes. Okay, I'm gonna reset my lines now. I think we could even have some more fun shapes over here. We really wanted. And we're gonna just keep it easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Sketchy. The anti-art style challenge prepared me for this. You have to do chores. No! Chores are gross, but necessary. Chores are not fun to do. End of sentence, but also, I do definitely, like, feel better, like, once I'm done doing them. Because for me, chores are like, I'm upkeeping my environment. And when I... Oh no. Sorry to sneeze. When I swap to that mentality, because chores used to just kind of be like a punishment thing. Because I hated doing chores. Thank you. But when I swap to like, I'm doing this for future me, as a favor, I got a whole lot more bearable. It ain't perfect, but... Get some real scrungly lines in here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're cooking with gas. Which actually is bad because I'm scared of doing that. Scared of gas ranges. I almost blew up someone's house once because their thing wasn't working. And I went to make tea, and I turned it off, but it just didn't, like, actually turn off. And so the house was just filling with gas. And then they got mad at me. They're like, why didn't you turn it off? I'm like, you're literally looking at the dial and how it is in the off position. I don't know what to tell you because your line has a leak in it. Scary. Scary. That shouldn't, like, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be a thing. That's scary. I'm very unfortunate that my mom feels the same way, and so we always had, like, an electric range. As soon as she could afford to get one, she's like, oh, we're going electric. Which sucks, because so many places have gas. And it makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. But anyway, what have you guys been up to this weekend? Chores yourselves, or have you been chilling? Maybe a little bit of both. Oh, I don't want that far out. I was also like the rest of your weeks too. if I have not seen and talked to you since Wednesday, when I last streamed. We're making a shape, baby. Bring this side up a little bit, which guess what, I can just do that because this is just a rough sketch and we can do what we want. It doesn't have to look nice, it just has to be a functional base for later. Yeah, coolio. I feel like I'm also very frazzled today because I had an extremely busy week. Like, work was really busy, which is good. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I like being, like, productive and having actionable items to work on, as opposed to, like, busy work. But it was, like, I had Monday game stream, Tuesday was Final Fantasy Reset Day, so we did, like, Wondrous Tales. We hung out, did some roulettes and dungeons and stuff, which is fun. And then Wednesday was another art stream, and then Thursday I had a hangout with one of my old friends. We talk every now and then. We play Minecraft, and that was very fun to catch up with her and just hang out. Craft some. I yearned for the mines. We found lots of iron. Found some gold, some lapis, some redstone. And then we also found some puppies. And then Friday I had a D&D game. I ran one of the little one-shots. A nice little archipelago down here. It kinda looks like a weird long duck. Fun little archipelago. Maybe put some islands out here too. And then Saturday I was busy with house stuff. And then today I'm doing this. So I do apologize again that the your character here stuff kind of like took a really long time to get out, but I just had a crazy busy week. Lots of all good stuff, but you know, still stuff. Still stuff. Okay, here's the fun. Here's the fun. This is gonna change the shape of things. We need to put Dimera's Fault in, which is a gigantic fault line. Like a canyon almost. That goes up through like kind of the middle. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Around this middle one. Yes. Here we go. And now... Ooh, we watched Les Mis last night. I had never seen it before. So we finally watched it. It was pretty good. I will say it was like it's like a 2.5 hour long movie. It really didn't feel like it. It went by pretty fast. It was very comfortably paced. I also for some reason thought that Anne Hathaway had like a much bigger, well, much longer lasting role than she did. Because I don't know anything about like the actual story of the musical either, so I went in completely blind. But I kid you not, we were just like, I use the like Javert looking out the window gif all the time. And so I was like, I gotta actually just like watch this movie with how much I use this gif, this meme. Seems wrong that I use it all the time and I've never even seen it. And so I did. That's pretty good. Okay, that's fun. I like this. Take another bite of breakfast. Having a little Danish. Taking a break from my plain bagels with plain cream cheese. Oh my god. I didn't post my stream to any of my socials, oopsies. I guess it's only really Blue Sky and Tumblr. I guess I should do that. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I kind of want to put something over here. It feels empty. We'll put a big chonger over here. Some little baby chongers. Some little bits and bobs. That look like they broke off, you know? Okay. I think this is a good general shape that we've got here. Oh, actually, let me not do that one. A good general shape. So now, what I would like to do... I know I want, like, this up here. Be a fun little mountain range area. Mountains all the way up, baby. There's a range down here. I would actually kind of go like this one. Maybe there's another one here. Okay. We got some mountains. Put those in. Oh. Take another bite. I remember if I made any really bad ugly brushes. Oh my gosh! Cutesy Cat Bat! Hello, welcome on in! Thank you for the follow. All these brushes are so old. I didn't make all of these. I think some of them I imported. We got this one. That's simple enough. I think serve our purposes. Our porpoises. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm making a map. It's not gonna come out well, but it's gonna serve its purpose, and that's all it really needs to do. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna put these down as little, like, placeholders. Okay if they look a little silly. They've got kind of a nubbin vibe, but that's fine, I think. Can always make new ones. Little title of this guy. Oh, hey! Yeah, well, come on in. Looks fine to me, thanks! I'm not a map maker, but I do want, like, something. I do have tapers. Alright, I think we can get rid of this. Yeah. Okay. I think, well... get rid of that. How are you doing today? How has your weekend been? There we go. But there's like a nice little like, oops, like a little space in between there. Alright, we got some nubbins. I think I also wanted like a mountain here, like a very deliberate one. So a little peak, if you will. Little valley here on the coastline. Pretty good. I got some chocolates. Chalky. What kind of chocolate did you get? I'm doing a-okay myself. Very kind of having a frazzled morning, but I suppose in a way that's not really that exceptional for me. Okay. Alright, so we got some pretty basic mountain ranges, which I might actually shrink the size of. And then we'll kind of readjust their placements. It's a power of layers. Okay, yeah. Ooh, dark chocolate, yes! Dark chocolate's so good. Welcome in, Blue. Good morning. I'm making a really bad map for D&D. Cause, you know, I need to do it. So I just gotta sit my butt down and do it. It's okay if it's not the prettiest map. It just needs to be functional. And maybe one day I don't know, I'll commission one or something. Oops, what is this little guy doing over here? Hey, buddy. How are you doing, Blue? How was your weekend? But how was your week, too? Your previous week. Looks pretty old school tokeny. Yeah! I think also I want to put down just, like, the really, like, scrumbly layers first. And then we'll clean it up. I think if I try to go at this of like, I'm gonna go in, do a very loose sketch, and then immediately do like a nice clean line thing, like that's not gonna work, because I don't have any experience really drawing maps. So if I lower my expectations, yeah, we do some scrumbly first, and then we build from there. I think that'll be the way to go. I meant to do this last year. It was on my 2024 bingo, and I never did. So now it's on the 2025 art bingo. Which I also forgot to formally do, but I have in my head a list of things that I want to do. Scrumbly outer brush, yeah! It's all about tempering expectations. Doing good, I'm having a big coffee again today. Next week is my last week at old job before I start a new job. Oh my gosh. Very exciting. How did you propose? How did it go? How did it go? Did you do it yet? But also, double congrats on the new job. I'm very excited. I'm glad that they called you back and gave it to you. You were a good hard worker and you deserve it. Oh yeah, 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm just excited for you. I'm sorry. Okay. I am gonna open, because I think I wanted certain things to be in certain areas. But I'm scared. Okay, so I made like a test run draft of like a map. And on one hand, I'm scared to like look at it because I don't want it like limiting me, but also there are some things that I did like in it. I don't really know where it is anyway, so maybe that'll solve that problem, huh? Well, that'll solve that problem. Oh my god, you're getting married in May! Congratulations! This is the year. I'm in like a book club Discord and literally somebody in there was also like, I'm gonna move in with my partner and we're gonna get engaged. I'm like, oh my god, it's happening! 2025 is the year. I'd lay a nice stream after good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do trees next. I have a tree in here. Okay, I do have a little tree. Nice little placeholder tree. What are these little rocks? Rocks! Oh, they're like a little path. Okay. I thought it'd be totally like, here's an option you didn't ask for, but have you ever tried the website Incarnate? Yes, I have. And why is this so... Oh, because it's that layer. Okay. I have tried it. And I've also tried like Wonder Draft as well. And here's the thing, is that for both of those, I can only access them on my computer, which means I'm using my mouse to lay stuff down. And it's really uncomfortable. Which I know it sounds very silly, but that sort of a thing will absolutely like dissuade me from using something, which is stupid, but that is how my brain works. I was starting to learn Wonder Draft, which was kind of fun, but I'm bad at visualizing things. I know that sounds weird as a visual artist, but I'm really bad at visualizing things. So it was like, I made a couple maps and then I was kind of like, me. There, I have a tablet monitor hooked up to my computer, so I drag the window over that. Yeah, I honestly, like, I really should just get a screen tablet for a computer, because this is my lifelong primary hobby, and I have been doing it for literally my entire life. I think at this point I can justify a big, fancy, indulgent expense like that. But then also I'm like, but do I really deserve it? I don't know. I should get back into D&D. It's been years. People would tell me my OCs are so D&D coded. You should. D&D is very fun. I love a good tabletop game. I always want to try new tabletop games, but then I have to learn them. And I know that that's I know how that sounds. But the thing is, like, I have to learn them enough to like teach my friends. And it's like, I barely know how this works. You're expecting me to answer all your questions? Because I don't even know how this thing works. We got some little trees. This over here is the bad place. This is the bad place over here. And then maybe there's some good place over here. I'll probably have to erase some of these trees when I make place for like water, but Last time I played was in an all-signing group, and I joined primarily as an outlet for signing outside of like immediate family. And those people did a lot of heavy lifting game mechanic-wise for me. SSLB, yes, I learned. Oh, that's really cool! That's a really fun way to practice, though. And I feel like that's a good way to practice kind of like unorthodox vocabulary, too. Like you wouldn't normally like think about. That's very fun. Well, if you have the chance, I'm always gonna recommend a good tabletop game. Okay, I need to actually establish... I need to establish bad areas. Oh, yeah. Kinda right up to the fault line, TBH. Yeah, I know, I gotta change what layer, or the position of this layer. This is the bad place. I guess my vocal cords don't work so good. Well, then that's a really good way to still communicate and stuff, you know? And hang out and still have fun. More. I was gonna be like Icemoji, but ASL and SSR are not gonna work super well, yeah. I don't actually remember much language. It's been so long since I learned. Coffee stained plains, yeah, there's a area of the map that is like just complete dead lands. Which is extremely plot relevant. It is kind of the whole crux of the plot, so I need to establish where this is before I do anything else. Oh, pardon me. Super. Learning sign language is super cool mode of communication. I had a really fun time when I got to learn ASL and deaf culture and stuff in high school. I want to get back into it, but like where and how. Yeah. The in-joke was that I was a mute bard playing for an otherwise deaf group. That's amazing, and I love that a lot. Yeah, that's really good. That's very good. Is this Final Fantasy? Hang on. It is, it's Chocobo and Chill. Okay. I was like, isn't this Final Fantasy 14? Oh, it started in like the middle of this playlist. I'm gonna restart it. Sometimes I like how YouTube will like keep your place, but also sometimes I kind of wish it would just like restart. I don't know. I wish that there was a button that you could mark like I'm done watching this, or like even if I'm like I ended it in the middle but I'm done watching it, please restart it next time I listen to it. Yeah, it was Sultana's Dreaming from 14, which probably did have influence from 7. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. That was funny. That's funny, that's okay. But you could port that over to the new D&D edition. You could do like College of Dance, yeah! Do like a musical bard. Yeah, that was funny. It's kind of leaking. Actually, yeah. I think I'm gonna even come up into this area a little bit. Okay. I think, where's my little mountains? There you go. Get rid of you guys. a little bit. More jagged up here in the mountains. Can't quite get the same foothold. A D&D one-shot worm is in my brain and I'm low-key like, what if I put something together for people? Dude, you absolutely can, and I'm sure that there are people who would jump at the chance to play. I love running one-shots. I just think it's really fun, and I've run both like short, like 1 to 2 hour ones, and I've run like full 3 to 4 hour ones. It's very fun. That's kind of how I'm gonna structure my campaign, is like once they're all together, like there is like an overarching like world state plot, but for the most part, like especially when they're lower levels, it's just gonna be like pick a job, pick an adventure, and then we're gonna go do it. And they're gonna be kind of like self-contained little one-shots. I have the just one Oreo problem though, where it can be a struggle to do just one set. Yeah, which I think is why it's fun to do one-shots, because it's really good practice for pacing, where like even if a one-shot ends up being like 2 sessions, that's usually not too bad. My struggle is my one-shots end up being a lot because it's like one encounter or like obstacle ends up being like an hour of like playtime, right? But I'm like, I don't want to put in just like 2 things. Here's a fight and 1 puzzle. Like, that's so boring to me. I want to do all these fun things. But then they end up being really long. Like a spin-off plot. Who tooted at Denny's? Exactly. I went to Denny's. Have you had their food? Yeah, not a thing there. I don't think I've had Denny's in a really, really long time. I don't think I've had it since I was a kid, actually. It always looks really good. Wait, did I have it when I was on vacation? No, I don't think we ordered from Denny's. I think we ordered from like Cracker Barrel or something instead. We had breakfast, which was really good. My God, they give you so much food though, which like on one hand is nice because like it's so expensive, so they give you like enough for leftovers. But I'm like, I don't really want like leftover like pancakes. I just want to eat my food and go and be on my way. Okay, so here's this, and then what we're gonna do is... Oh. So these are like the wastes. And then we're gonna do the actual Deadlands, which is the very, very bad place. I'm gonna say it's over here. Where this little area is, his little castle. That's the real bad zone. Ambition, I have sensitive tummy and a bit of acid reflux. Oh yeah. It's just kind of like cheap food, which I mean is fine and can be very tasty and like comforting, but yeah, if you have tummy troubles, I'm with you. I have to be kind of careful about what I eat because otherwise I will be in excruciating pain for hours on end. Which kind of sucks, but you know, c'est la vie. Tummy ache survivors. Okay. Yeah, the Deadlands are not as spread out. Okay, cool. Cool. Pancakes are so good. It can be fine depending on what you can get. It can be a little hard to GI system, like don't go to Denny's for the stick. Oh god, no. Yeah, their pancakes are usually pretty chill. I'm a pretty simple person, just both in my taste and because of my belly hurty disease. But on one hand, that's kind of nice because then I can just get like plain pancakes and like scrambled eggs and maybe some fruit, and it's like, it's tasty and it's usually pretty safe. I eat so many pancakes given the opportunity. I just look at some food and feel it in my mouth. Yeah, I'm the same way with like really greasy food, like really deep fried, like almost wet greasy food. I can't do it. It tastes amazing, but like I can like feel it like seeping into my gums before I even eat it, and that's not a pleasant feeling. Taste is amazing, feeling not so much for me. Okay. This is kind of bad. I just needed to go over to the end. Okay, so here's the Waste, the Deadlands, and then Kashe's Castle. So these are areas that are like completely devoid of all life. Like, they're not a desert. There's literally nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna take a. Speaking of breakfast, I'm gonna take another bite from my breakfast. Having a little Danish. I can just look at some. Oh yeah, yeah. The greasy food. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough getting old. I don't know. Even when I was a kid, like really deep greasy food, even like funnel cake and stuff, as I was like, I want a couple bites, but I can't do more than that. And sometimes Chinese takeout is like that too. Although usually Chinese takeout I have to be careful for a different reason. Or sometimes they use like peanut oil or peanut butter and stuff in their recipes, but they don't really label which ones. And so I don't know until I'm eating it, and then I'm like, oh, I see. My partner is celiac, so it could be hard to find a place to eat. Yeah, I get that. That's really rough. Hopefully when you guys do find places that you can both enjoy, it's really good though. I just confirm that eating out is a vegetarian, vegan, allergic in Asia. Yeah, it's a struggle. Which sucks because like, or like I think the only thing that quote unquote bothers me, and I'm using that term very lightly because at the end of the day I don't really care. But my only gripe would be that like, it's fine if you like use peanut oil and stuff. Like, I get it. I understand that it's a very common ingredient. But like, I don't know, like label with like common allergies. Like, I feel like peanut allergy is a pretty common one. So like, just label it. Label if you have like certain vegetables or certain like oils and stuff. And then I'll know. Because like, if I get like, you know, soba from like one place, it's fine, but then in another place they use peanut oil in it, and so it's not fine. And I'm like, so it's not like, oh well, like this is a safe food for me. I'm like, it's like the preparation that I'm like, I don't know if it's safe or not. Yeah, this literally kills me. Do you have it in there? No. And like, and most places are extremely nice about like answering that question if you ask, but then I feel bad. I don't know, like I feel bad about like asking, and I feel like I'm just being a bother. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, like, my allergy is my business to manage. Like, it's not anybody else's responsibility. But also please just let me know. But like, we went to Hot Pot like, I guess 2 years ago now, and one of my friends like called ahead and asked for me of like, do you guys like use peanut oil and stuff like that, because we have somebody with an allergy. And they were super nice. They're like, I mean, certain things do, but others for the most part they don't, which is really nice. You're not being a character. I know. I know, but it's just the like, I don't know, I just feel, especially if I'm going like with a group of people, then I feel like, oh, I'm the odd man out that has to ask. And like, mentally I know that nobody cares. And especially if I'm asking in a polite way, which I would do, like, then the restaurant themselves, of course, don't mind. Um, but like, I still emotionally feel bad. I think also, like, I've never seen the no shrimp or he die, literally. Don't worry about it, that's on me. I mean, I have literally done that though. That's the thing, Kat, is I have literally done that. Is I am fortunate enough that, like, if I stay away from peanuts and nuts for a long period of time, my allergy kind of chills. If I eat it more routinely, it gets worse and worse. Um, but I avoid eating anything I'm allergic to. So for the most part, I'm not like, I don't go into like anaphylactic shock or anything, thankfully. Um, but I do like swell up and get very itchy, and like I have to just like chug water if I don't have Benadryl, but I keep Benadryl on me. I am a little bit, but okay, in my defense, I feel like I developed this hesitation because, oh, not inking. Um, because when I was young and like my allergy was more severe, I was surrounded by extremely courteous people. And I think you're probably like, why would this be a bad thing? Because my allergy was not like, I'm gonna go into anaphylactic shock, I have to carry an EpiPen on me. It was literally just like, I just can't eat these things. I can be around peanuts, I can smell them. I'm very fortunate in that my allergy is not really severe like that. I can't just go eating this stuff willy-nilly, it will kill me. But I'm not like, I can't even be in the room with it. But in like the 90s growing up, that was a really big thing of like people had really severe peanut allergies. And at least in my area where I lived, like they were very conscientious about it. And so it was like, they would hear that I'd have a peanut allergy, they'd be like, oh, we can't even have it in the room with you, like don't worry, like we won't let you like touch it or breathe it in. And I'm like, no, it's okay, like I can be around it, I can touch it, I can't eat it, I can't ingest it. I don't like to be around it because like it bothers me as a biological survival instinct, but like it's not gonna cause a reaction. But people would like make a big deal out of it in an effort to be caring, and it mostly just made me feel really bad. And like it was like, oh, okay, so now we can't have like anything with peanuts because you're here. And it's like, no, I mean you can, I can't eat it. So I don't know, it was just, so I usually just don't tell anybody until like it becomes relevant. And then I'll be like, hey, what's in this? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, okay, I have an allergy, so I can't eat it. And then they'll try to be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, let me take it away. It's like, no, I literally just can't eat it. It's okay. So it's hard. People are trying to be very kind. It's not a bad thing. But I also don't want to, like, I don't want to be a bother. That's all. As silly as it is. Okay, my fast up. Yeah, we had a few people who, like, did have more severe allergies. But even they were super chill about it. They were just like, just let me know. And it's never been a problem. Probably the only problem was ironically in college when my professor tried to kill me. Because I don't know if she just like didn't believe that I had an allergy, or she literally hated me that much. But she like brought in a box of like cookies, like she had made like homemade cookies for like an event we were doing. And I asked of like, oh, does this have like peanuts or anything in it? And she's like, no, that one doesn't. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I took a bite, and she waited until I was like halfway through the cookie, and she was like, oh, but these ones also in the same box do. And I'm like, that's basically the same thing. So I now have to go take Benadryl, thank you. It's like, okay. I literally had to like get up and leave. I don't know if she like thought that I was faking or something. And I'm like, well, I'm not. So I now have to go to the clinic. Go get liquid Benadryl. Say box and oils. Yeah, no, literally, it was like, I guess like she made them separately, but yeah, then she put them in the same box, and so they were touching and getting on each other, and I'm like, cool. So I ate one that doesn't have it in it, but it does have peanut butter on it. Like, do you understand this is the same thing? But also when like she told me that, when she's like, oh, but this one does have it in it, she had that like, she had this like smile on her face. And I just, I don't, I don't know how to describe the experience, but so I don't know if maybe like she thought that I was faking for like attention or something. And I'm like, I'm not fake. I'm literally just asking in a very neutral way. I don't know. So I don't know. She didn't like me, so she probably did it on purpose, but whatever. Whatever. I haven't seen her in how many years? Like 10 years now, so it doesn't matter. Regards to the Deadlands, a picture like the testing ranges they use in Mythbusters are just dry crack. Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah, 100%, that is exactly what it's like. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing in the Deadlands. The wastes, like these areas, like this light brown, there is a little bit, it is kind of more akin to a, like, dry desert, where, like, there's dry shrubbery and, like, succulents, cacti, like, not those specific things, but, like, stuff that can thrive still in that kind of, like, a depleted, limited resource environment. But the Deadlands, like this area, there's nothing. Like, there's no moisture in the air. There's no, like, there's no plants, there's no animals, there's no bugs, there's no birds, like, there's nothing. Like a steppe. Yeah, scrubland. Yeah, like kind of a, yeah, it kind of gets like more like lush as you get to like these outer edges. It's, as I described it in actually the Friday one shot, is like the wastes are like the warning sign. This is like the yellow like warning sign. This is like the red, like you need to stop. Like you need to leave, kind of a thing. Yeah, exactly. It's the same when they tell me, don't I, this is gluten-free, but I use the same fryers. It's like, it doesn't work that way. It makes me so mad. And that's why I like, I feel like maybe this is just how my brain works, if I'm a pretty direct person. So like when I say words, I mean the words that I am saying. It's usually only for very deeply, deeply personal, emotional things that things get kind of wibbly-wobbly. But like, I am allergic to this thing. I can be around it and I can breathe it in, I can touch it, but I just can't ingest it. Once it goes in my mouth, that's the bad thing. And I don't know what people hear. I don't know what people hear when I say things like that. Is they'll be like, oh, okay, so you can't be around it at all. I'm like, I literally said the complete opposite of those words. And sometimes I wonder, because I feel like that happens when it comes to like preparing food. Like same as you, Nye, of like, hey, I can't ingest this food. And they're like, okay, well, it's not in the food. It's just on the outside of it. I'm like, you understand that's still gonna go in my mouth, right? Like, like you understand how eating works. I don't want to be a jerk, but brown prickly grass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there are like signs of life on kind of like the outer edges of this. Yeah, it's like, okay, thanks. Great, perfect. You can't just brush up the allergen off the top of it. But literally, like, it's still just like, it's still getting on it, please. And it's like, I don't want to lie and be like, oh no, I am severely, allergic. Because it's not true. But sometimes it feels like, is that all you're gonna understand? I don't know. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, Kat. It was lovely to chit-chat with you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy. I do kind of want to erase this here. Some of these colors are bothering me. No, I need to stop letting these colors bother me because I'm starting to nitpick, which is the opposite of what we're doing. Okay, I need water sources. I think down here is where I'm gonna put, like, marsh and swampland. Because that's one person's, like, backstory, is she's from, like, swampy lands. So we'll have some fun little wetlands down here. A nice big... Yeah. Yeah! I really didn't anything my partner and I had the funniest idea for a Kylo to have Kylo's baby. Please, please share. I would like to know. Kylo! We're back to Sultana's dream. I gotta get back to leveling on my subclasses. I kinda needed a break from the grind, but now I'm like, when we do roulettes, I don't really have anything to actually like level in roulettes, which is a problem. At least not anything that isn't like overlapping with other people. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I like to diversify if we can. So Dahlia, circa age 6, recently comes into the knowledge of being different for the fact that she's a tiefling. Kylo and Tav overhear her playing in the yard, muttering about being evil, and they're like, uh-oh, oh no, baby. No, not evil. Just a sweet little cream. My little sweet cheese. Sweet angel. They go over ready to have a conversation, then she whips around with this big mischievous smile on her face and they're like, oh, evil said with pride. That's probably fine. Yeah, no, I'm sure. She's well adjusted. That's maybe 2. She hashtag knows her worth. Good for her. I do feel like that's a very little kid thing to do, too. Little sweet cheese. But yeah, I like this way better. Okay, so some wetlands. Excuse me. It's fine, she's just being a 6-year-old girl's job. Yeah, literally. You've never met anyone more evil than a 6-year-old child. And that's okay, because they're just learning. Is it in here? No. Oh, you know, it's probably in here. Yeah, literally. Literally the one place that it absolutely should be. That's exactly where it is. tending plants with a stick like nobody can reach my levels of malice, and then cries because she stepped on a beetle. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Will decapitate her own toys, but then also the duality of child. Okay, I'm not gonna, let me not do rivers and stuff. Let me just do big zone body of water. There was one like here. What is this song? This is fun. Vivi's theme from 9. Excuse me. But DM said if we ever get to the end of the campaign, Kylo is in, we might do a sequel campaign. Will Thaz be playing Talia? She's a monk. Yes! That sounds fun. Oh yeah, he does technically have like a little boat, which is kind of funny to me. He's like, I'll keep this. This is for me. No one else. Do you know what kind of monk she would be? Monk is such a fun class. Monk was a class that I didn't expect that I would like until I actually sat down and like played it as Eamon, and it was really fun. I'm really sad I couldn't stay in that campaign. It was just like not timed well for me, unfortunately. The onus is fully on me, but it was very fun. In 2014 rules, she's way of the Sun Soul, because being as a child, that's true, yeah, Paylor. Mechanically, they're not the best. I might look at the open hand or something else. I think, I think Layla has work today. I think Layla played a Sun Soul monk way back when as Taviri. One of our very first campaigns. And she seemed like she had a lot of fun with it, but this was many moons ago. And she did sometimes in a genuine way accidentally break monk. Because none of us really like knew how to play a monk. And so I'm like, was it fun and good because we didn't know what we were doing, or which is possible. Okay, so here's like our big bodies of water. Well, actually, I do want another big one. No, I don't, actually. I don't want it. I'm gonna depart from- I can't keep- My thing is, okay, I have a weird thing where I keep putting cities on lakes, and I don't know why, and I need to stop doing it. I can't keep doing this. Monks are also a challenge. Monks source roots with the key points, source reports. I'm like, this resource management is nothing. It's really, like, I will say, I don't think it's too bad. I actually almost think that it's worse at low levels because you're trying to conserve your points, both sorcerer and monk, because you have so few. But as you level up, you get way more than you really need to worry about, and it becomes a lot easier to manage because of that. I enjoy both classes a lot, though. I think they're both super fun. And very flexible because of, like, their respective abilities. I think you get to do a lot of cool stuff. Definitely a class to, like, try out in, like, a little one-shot, see how you feel about it. Especially if you can get, like, a one-shot that's, like, maybe level 6. So you're not, like, super high level, but you actually have resources, like, to play with. I should have put more lotion on my hands last night. Part of my chores yesterday was like, doing dishes. And so my hands got really dry. And I usually put lotion on at night so that they soften up overnight. I definitely should have put more on because they're still kind of dry. Okay, what was I doing? Rivers, right. Yes. Rivers. Fun. Some fun little shapes over here. This album's just gonna make me want to go play Final Fantasy after stream. Which I guess is not a bad thing. Way of Mercy. Way of Mercy is the one that I played as Amon, and it's really fun. I would say it... Okay. I will say this. Way of Mercy is fun if you need supplemental healing. If you have, like, 2 robust or designated healers in the party, don't bother with Way of Mercy. Because a lot of the fun of Way of Mercy is your ability to both hit really hard as a monk, but also to have, like, fun healing abilities. But if you have 2 other healers, they kind of make you obsolete. Which does kind of suck. But if you only have maybe, like, 1 other healer, you have, like, 1, like, cleric or a bard or something, and then you can also do healing, I think that's good. Because it's always good to have, like, a primary and then maybe, like, a secondary or something to kind of, like, spread around the help and the burden. But if you have 2 people, when it was me and, like, only, like, 1 other player, it was fine, because I was able to kind of, like, the other player did a lot of the main healing, and then I just kind of, like, did a little bit here and there, which was nice. But then we got a full cleric, and then it was like, okay, between the cleric and the druid, I'm not necessary. Which kind of sucks because it's like half your toolkit. But it's a really, really fun subclass, I will say. Like, we would joke that, like... God, I feel like I sent it as a joke to my little girly chat the other day. I gotta go find it. Yeah, it was... it's a YouTube short. It's from Oblivion, but I was like, this is Amon healing. I love you, Oblivion. You're a perfect game. Because I literally would be like, because I feel like you could flavor it of like you heal via like almost like a Reiki or something. And I was like, no, Amon heals by punching you so hard he like realigns your spine. You have the hands of a healer. Yeah, even with just a chiropractor. I love them. They were so cute and so good. And they were like super, super shy. So they were very, very quiet, very like low-key chill, very like silent. Not like the silent, I took a vow of silence archetype monk. They were just very neurospicy, I guess is the fun way to phrase it that people like to use. And so, but very sweet, and like when they bonded, when they bonded like with our druid and they became friends, they opened up and like talked more. But so it was very fun to just be like this very sweet, soft, gentle monk, and then would hit you so hard that they would fix your kidney. Like, I don't know, that's just funny to me. Adult Talia is so fun. She's a departure from Kayla. Oh my gosh, what is she gonna be like? Oh, pardon me, I had to blow my nose. A little bit of the snoofles. You know how it is. Oh, okay. So, first of all, this needs to be shrunk a little bit. Offshoot. Kylo's is a very sweet, down-to-earth kind of guy, and then Dahlia is like so enthusiastic and loves to fight and has a short temper and loves her friends so much. Not that Kylo doesn't love his friends, but Dahlia will yell about it. Gets into bar fights, stones over. Yeah, Kylo's very like more kind of reserved and soft in that manner, and she's very like passionate and outgoing, and yeah, I love that though. That's very cute and sweet. I love that a lot. Just even lower intelligence than Kylo. 9 and hers is 8. That's incredible. Like father, like daughter. That's really funny. Shaking hands with Lucy. Growing up, they sent her for viewers to the same monastery that Kylo spent many years at, and she has the same tutor Kylo did, and he's just like, oh no, they are the same. Oh no, there's 2 of them. The comics sketch, yeah, please! Yeah. I would love to see it. I would like to see it. Hi, Bun Bun. Oh, okay, bye. That's a fun. We haven't done a little curly Q shape for these. Yeah. Switchback. Oxbow. Kind of form in there. Whip channel, I'm gonna go see. Let's see. 30 years changed nothing. That's really cute. That's so cute. I was gonna say, we got some Oxbow Lakes Thor. Yeah! I like them. I think they're cute. Okay. But I just gotta give it a little. Yeah, here we go. Just a little, what do they say? A little zhuzh, I like? Yeah. Okay. I think these are some pretty good rivers. We got a couple rivers going on. Think of that up there. Okay. I know that this is strange. I kind of want to put in the rail line. They do know where it goes. Well, maybe I shouldn't, though. I should put in settlements first. Okay, so do we have, like, a little house? Let's see. We've got chairs. Okay. We don't have any little house emojis. What can we use? We could use something with a little fireplace. Yeah, that's fine. It's just a placeholder, you know. It doesn't have to be. Okay, so that's Sanctuary. We're gonna put in the big ones first. Oh, that's Kashai's Castle. This is the old Conciliator. Which is, like, abandoned, but it is here. Actually, I don't want it to be there. I want it to be kind of up here, maybe. I originally had it down there, but I kind of want it to be more, like, centralized. Because that's kind of the whole point. Actually, no, I don't. What I want to do... Okay. I need to work back to front. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna hide this. Okay, I want to say... A lot of this was the Empire. Because even if these places no longer exist, these, like, political borders, I think that they'll help me inform where different things are, like, located. You know, does that make sense? Because that'll determine where, like, fun little artifacts that they can find and stuff will be located, maybe, like, distribution of, like, people. So it's like, yeah, the Empire is gone, but... Hello, Benoy. Oh, I'm sorry, did I not pet you immediately? How dare I? Alright, fine, you wanna leave? Go on. Always a critic, this little bun. I know. Well, and I don't think she really wanted to be pet, because usually if she wants to be pet, she'll kind of sit there for, like a good minute to ask for my attention, but she kind of immediately was like, alright, I don't really care. And I do also like it being on this side where most of the Deadlands are, because it got fucking wiped out. Ospicata's got wrecked. Actually, I think they will. Okay, so that's Auspicatus, and then... Wow, what other fun colors can I use? Maybe like a yellow? Will yellow show up? Yeah. I need to actually look at my doc. Is he? So, speaking of docs, did you guys know that the new, Windows 11 update that they pushed this week, if you haven't gotten it, just be aware Microsoft will probably force it, because they sure did on me. They removed WordPad. So I re-downloaded it. Because it made me so irrationally angry. I'm like, this is not happening. This is not happening. You're not taking this from me. I've been using this program literally my entire life. Like, I remember even being a little kid on vacation on my mom's computer and I would write stuff in WordPad. Which also makes me angry that they forced a new operating system, because I'm like, Windows 10 was working fine, quote unquote. I don't know. I get it, but also, what is Word? You want to know what WordPad is? WordPad is just like a really basic, like, rich text editor program. So it's kind of like, it's like a space in between like Microsoft Word type of a software and like Notepad. So you can do like kind of basic things. You can't do things like, you know, make tables and graphics and things like that. But it's like, if you just need a thing to open up and have some really, really basic formatting to just type and write notes real quick, like, it's great for that. And it was free. It just came with every, like, Windows operating system computer, for, like, literally, like, 28 years. So it was great. Because if you couldn't afford or didn't want to pay for like Office, either Office or just Word alone or something, but you didn't want to like take notes in just like Notepad, because Notepad doesn't really have proper formatting, which is why it's great for stuff like coding and, you know, software development, things like that. But if you do need formatting, it was like a nice in between. And they got rid of it, so I re-downloaded it. So I found it somewhere and I re-downloaded it. Like, nice try. You could pull this program from my cold, dead hands. I use it all the time. But they want to act like, well, nobody uses it. And I'm like, that's funny, because even when I was looking for a download for it, I found so many people that do use it. And are upset. The truth is that they can't put stuff like AI Copilot and bullshit into WordPad, because it probably can't support it. It doesn't have the internal structure for it. Whereas Microsoft Word is both a paid thing, and then they put Copilot into it. And it's like, well, I don't want your fucking AI bullshit. So, no. Get out of here. Not you, Rampant Bakey. You can stay. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the hat. You're good? Good. I hope you've been having a lovely weekend. Okay. Literary, Auspicatus, Karen Crossers. The Karen Crossers don't really have a... Uparin and Suru. Right, but these are gonna be the... Literally, yeah, just avoiding the video. We were literally just talking about that. That's funny. Yeah, they, yeah, they forced it on me. Like, literally, they forced it on me. They were just like, hey, by the way, we're gonna download and install this. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't consent to this, but that's fine, I guess. Which, I mean, to be honest, I don't really know how they can do that. I guess because once you have the machine in the operating system, you are signing over that, right? But whatever. Yeah, I kept putting it off for months until they were finally just like, by the way, we're doing this. I'm like, okay, cool. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, so there will come a time when your machine will probably just be like, by the way, I'm gonna restart. I'm like, okay. Because that's what they did to me. And it was horse hockey. Let me tell you. And horses, they don't even play hockey. I've asked them to, and they don't. And I think what strikes me about it is that literally all the first features that they're like, by the way, here's your new operating system, and here's all the fun things we changed. Here's AI everywhere. And I'm like, that's cool. How about you go fuck yourselves? Because I don't want this shit. Thanks, I guess. And Windows 10 until the end of LTS. Then Linux, if my games and software works on it. Yeah, I always want to get into Linux, but it feels like it requires a level of configuration that my brain cannot really do. My update notices keep saying I have to buy a Windows 11 license. I'm like, no. It must be a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I have mine set to, like, don't download and install unless I tell you to. But they turned off that kind of stuff a while ago because honestly, in all fairness, probably because it was a security issue if people just were then never downloading updates. And sometimes updates are very important for that reason, but then you have people like me who are normal and do routinely check for updates and security and things like that, but takes less config than stopping Windows from doing stupid crap. Yeah, probably. I would believe that. Okay. So these guys are up here. Have like these mountain ranges. I say even they have up until this like natural water line, because I don't think they care to expand beyond that, frankly. But yeah. So I feel like I missed a message. I want to switch to Linux, but I'm concerned about compatibility, and I'm also not computer. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Maybe one day I'll take the time to just properly learn how to do it, but today is not that day. So I will play my 3D Space Cadet pinball and take notes in a WordPad until I pry them from my cold dead hands. Oh no! What happened? They heard me talking shit. There we go. Not that I'm doing anything particularly exciting, but still. Let me go with like a... Go with actually like a pink. Okay. So here's the thing. I need a name for other political groups. Steve. Well, no, that's... Oh, fuck, this is on this layer. Oh, no. That was bad. That's why I did click this, but that's okay, Procreate. You can just do whatever you want, I guess. I was wondering why some of those colors looked a little weird. I thought it was just because of the layering. Nope. Shoulda checked my gut instinct. No, I mean, like, Steve. Okay, here's the thing. Steve is a good name. Yes, agree. But I need like other political. Like, what do you call? It can't just be called Panaceans. And I'm sure there are people who are like, why didn't you think of this out of all the other stuff that you thought about? And the honest to God answer is I just didn't think that people would give a shit. So I didn't worry about it, and then it turns out people do seem to be caring. So I need to have these answers readily available. Purple down here. Have green. Pink. Like a teal. Okay, we can go with like a teal. I think part of the sentence got cut out. Oh, just like I need like general folk, because I have the Auspician Empire. We have your typical imperialists, who I am. Layla's not here, but she probably noticed that I'm just recycling, a group that I have, in like my like OC stuff, not D&D, like my OC stuff, which they're like a magic-based caste society, and then I have the Dumerans, which are this teal that I'm doing now. And then I have the Uparin and the Suruk, which are like the two mountain groups in the north and south, the yellow and the pink. But then I need this purple group. And then probably another one over here. Maybe I'll just use the purple one. Maybe whatever. Maybe it doesn't actually matter. But I do still need a group for them. Like, what's their name? Because they're kind of gonna be the, like, current modern day group. Because the Auspician Empire gets shrunk, which I just haven't done it yet. There we go. Because this is like 20 years prior. Let me... Also, sorry, I know my brain is like all over the place, and I apologize for that. This was like 20 years ago, and then... this is gonna be... present day. So... which actually even... combine down. Okay. Well, I was hoping it would keep its... Let me do just cover this. So that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay, so let me take this green. Oh god, they really did just get like wiped out. LOL, sucks for them anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is they're going to... Where would they go? Where would they go? I'm gonna put this over here. I kind of feel like they annex a little bit. What's a little annexing among friends and political rivals? Not too much. I think they're just gonna kind of maybe go down here a little bit. Maybe not even that far, but I'll erase it. They're gonna kind of get squeezy gelled out, I think is gonna be what happens. I'm pretty good smishing letters together to make names back. I know, I'm like... I feel like I'll probably gonna end up just like grabbing a generator or something. Okay, so they're gonna get squeezy gelled there, and maybe a little bit down into here as well. But the point is that they've lost a majority of their land. Like, they're just kind of a shell. Like, they still call themselves the Auspication Empire, but like, guys, you've lost the majority of your land. You are nothing now. Tragic. Sorry about that for the everyday man, but you know. Lagode, hi! Welcome on in! Hello, hello. Thank you for the hat, Melody. Hello, how are you doing? How has your weekend been? I haven't gonna check if these are actual words anymore, but what about Adoris and the people are Adorites? Ooh, I do like that. What are you gonna fish? What are you gonna fish? Let's see. Adorite. I do like Adorites. Nothing big is coming up, which I'm cool with. Oh my god, you got a car! Why is it only 1 star? You got a literal car. Well, congratulations. Oh no, it is worth a lot. Hell yeah. A new car! Okay, it was is junk car, but it was worth 252. My weekend's been busy with homework and college! It has been a very busy week. I do like that blue. Blue, is it okay if I steal that? You got a hermit crab! Adoris and Adora. I like that. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down in my word pad. Well, I know, but still. I just wanted to check. I do like that a lot. Okay. Oh, you got a swordfish. Hell yes. Good job. What if they kind of like reverse annex each other? That's kind of funny to me. TBH. What if they just kind of like expand out over here? Ooh, a black red eye. Beamsh. Beamsh. Flipping mask. I don't know why I bothered to do that. The Parins were like, it's free real estate. They're like, ooh, look at all these fun little mountain ranges that don't have anybody occupying them anymore. What if those were ours now? But I do feel like they kind of traded off and they kind of... Because they expanded west, so they lost control down here. Which maybe they just didn't really care. Because they gained all this other territory. And also, they are kind of underground, too. There are, like, tunnels that connect the two the two mountain ranges. And, they meet up in the middle. Probably like a couple times a year, but then like a big one halfway through the year, like once in the year. And they have like a big old market and stuff, and they trade goods and services. Oh, they're fine. And then these guys got to expand, and this is pretty much who the primary most of people are. Oh, poor Demerins. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I just thought that would be fun, because I'm like, I didn't want, I don't know, I wanted like two like mountain groups, and then I thought it would be fun if like, because like living on the side of a mountain is extremely difficult. Like you don't really have the opportunity for agriculture because of just like the terrain, the altitude, things like that. It's not impossible, but it's much harder. And so I was like, okay, but so then how are they long sustaining? And I was like, what if they tunneled inward? Okay, how do you make that different from just like every classic dwarf or whatever in fiction? What if they just have little tunnels that they trade and there's like a huge like market underground, and then you can I have the possibility of running like underground adventures that, you know, are just chill. I think that could be fun. DM has cool idea for a halfway underground drow dwarker society that lives in like a hollow mountain. Yes, I love stuff like that. I want to see more of it. Like I don't think I'm doing anything like revolutionary, but I do want to see more of it. I was like, change starts with me. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think even gonna. Okay, I have to erase. I see, of course. I think maybe these kind of do expand down a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Part of me does wish I had, like, limited things more when I was setting all this up, but C'est la vie. I think I'm actually and this a little bit. Because I wanted there to be like the room for people to just kind of make all kinds of really cool characters. Like I didn't want to limit that. But, you know, limitations breed creativity and all that, so I kind of stepped on the rake on that one, but oh well. Also, kind of like Dragon Age Dwarves pre-Darkspawn with all the tunnels and tags and tines. Yes! Yes. One of my lamentations about Dragon Age Veilguard, TBH, is how they very clearly had a whole bunch of fun stuff planned for the dwarves, finally, and they just... I think they in production development hell, it just didn't really pan out the way they wanted, which sucks, because it would have been so good. The setup was there. Hi. I feel like Veilguard would have been fucking phenomenal if they had just been allowed to develop it the way they wanted to. And I'm always gonna be sad. That's what always kills me, is like wasted or shuttered potential. That's what gets me. For anything, for any project. I'm gonna be trying a different RPG system next weekend with some work buddies. I'm playing the Team's healer, but I have a radiation poisoning and jitters. For some reason, the party members don't seem to trust my healing abilities. I wonder why. Especially after we wrote into one guy's backstory that I saved a party member, but it definitely could have been saved better. Yeah, but he is still alive, so... Win-win. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. I forgot also all these little islands up here. Have for sure been conquered. I will say that, like, artistically this map looks like shit, but, like, functionally, I think it's coming along pretty nicely. What system are you gonna play, Bacon? If you don't mind my asking. Dude had a mind cycling accident that could have been saved with a bit of cleaning and a band-aid, but now he has a peg, like, okay, well I will say, yeah, perhaps things went a little awry in the surgery. That perhaps, for example, a surgery was not necessary. Neon City Overdrive. I feel like I've heard of that before. I've definitely never, like, looked into it or played it. But that does sound very familiar. Also, yes, this island all the way down here is also theirs, because that's how empires work. That's imperialism. They just kind of take everything. I will say, though, that these guys probably it's up here. I like that they've claimed, like, these little northern islands, and the Uparans are like, yeah, they have those islands, but there's fucking nothing there. Definitely a less heavy system than I feel like that is most systems. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a lot of fun. I kind of want to, for fun, have these be... These down here are also a mix. Oh, what am I doing? Purple. And since everyone in the group has been playing D&D for 10 years, we're trying to try a new system. Yeah, it's fun to shake it up and just try something new. Every now and then. So I'm tired of coloring these by hand. I don't know why I didn't just do this sooner. I feel like actually all these guys are probably safe because they're all on these, like, islands out of the way. They're off the mainland, so... Oh wait, actually. Purple. Oopsies! Yeah, we've tried, like, Fabula Ultima, which was really fun. There's a little one-shot in that. I do still want to try, like, Dungeon World at some point. I just... Powered by the Apocalypse systems intimidate me. Because they are so like, improv focused. get scared, then I'm gonna, like, not be able to say and do the things that I need to as a DM. No need to roll for stats, just pick a couple of traits and bonuses and faults from said traits. You actually have weaknesses in the character that isn't just, my number isn't high enough. That's kind of nice. More, like, narrative strengths and weaknesses. I like that a lot. Okay, so we go from, like, this to this. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so now back to this, as we were placing things. So there's Sanctuary. Oh, actually, that does remind me. We're gonna put this here. And it's gonna be a little neutral node here that I do need to put in. Please do another layer, thank you. Hurts my teeth. I don't even think it's that big. I think it is literally just like this. This is the neutral zone. Oh, that's an atrocious circle. Snug that in there. And that for sure goes away because it gets destroyed. Okay. Absolute thanks! This is very helpful to have a visual, which is why I was like, I really need to do this, because I know it'll help me and it'll help my players. So even if it's not the prettiest looking map, at least a nice sketch. Maybe... maybe I can cheat a little bit and be like, I will put genuine effort into it, but I'm not a map maker. It's not a skill that I've developed artistically, and that's fine. But maybe I'll like make it as nice as I can and then be like, here's like a handmade one that one of you has drafted up. Or I'll put it on like an NPC that like, oh, this is theirs. You know, it's not a professionally made one, but it's functional. I'll justify it in the narrative. And that's how I'll get away with it. Okay. That's very silly, but I do like that idea a lot. Okay, let's do some roads now. Actually, I'm gonna do the train tracks, I think. Make these fun little pink, maybe. Oh wait, no, I should finish doing like settlements and stuff. Let's do, so those are like the big ones. Let's keep doing big ones, even if they're not here. Here. So we have Sanctuary there. I'm gonna put this here. Caches. Where should we put... where should the capital city of the Empire be? Maybe over here. This is like a nice open space. Nice and lovely. We'll gussy it up later. Where did the actually, let me look. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this up a little bit to like here. And then I'm gonna put... I'm gonna put this here. No. Yes, that makes sense. I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna adjust these. Oh, 444? Has it been 20 minutes? Wow. I almost forgot you were here. That feels like one of the maps where you see the army monsters with a little snake on the edge. Yeah. Oops. I meant to have my eraser selected. That's fun. I like this political tension of their capital city is like right next to the border of their mortal enemy. That's fun. Kind of shows how close they were before everything went terrible. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's fun for me. I do need more rivers over here, which I will do now. Because settlements are gonna be established next to water. Which we need to have. I don't think I put anything water over here because they got absorbed by the Deadlands, but they should be here. There's a fun little river. Get delta'd, idiot. Okay. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? There's this huge break in the mountains. What if that break was established by this giant flow of water, you know? I got Grand Canyoned a little bit, you know? I think that could be fun. Could be fun. Oh, the ecological implications of this river drying up. Tragic. But that's why he's the bad guy, you know? Okay, let's do some fun little offshoot rivers. Be one that kind of just comes down through mountains. Okay, okay. Filling it in little by little. We should put some lakes over here. That's why it seems so empty. Ooh, and that could be fun, because then when it dries up, it's just like this big old crater. The wastes. That's fun. Wait a minute. Ooh. I know what this one's gonna look like. I'm gonna make it look like a hand. Because there, whoa, that was really big. Because there are just like giant like Titan skeletons just kind of everywhere. And nobody really knows like where they came from. And I think that it's fun if maybe they're just like, just literally looks like a fucking handprint. Teehee. Let's give him an extra thumb, just to make him really fucked up. Six-fingered lake. There you go. The lore writes itself. And then maybe there could be an adventure if they, when they're higher level, if they want to go into the wastes and get something out of each little fingertip. That could be fun. Could be fun. If we make like a natural border here. Yeah. I kind of want to peel off. Well, no, because the fault line. Because here's the thing. This is like water that just kind of feeds down into the Earth's crust. This is not like a big river down here. This is like a chasm. So it's like when you're up here, like this area, it's like there's like solid ground to go down into, but here it's almost like it goes down and the water like rushes down and just kind of disappears into the earth. Kind of what happens. So that's fun. Which, to be honest, actually this is all Jamarin property. For that reason. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Step there for a second. No. Hide, show. Coming along. Okay. Oh, I need to hide. I was like, I thought that there was empty space here. Yeah, there's. Okay. It looks so simple without all the colors. It looks so easily digestible. Okay. Cool. Let's... Oh, I need, Capitan. I'll put you right in there. Right in there. I think Demure doesn't really have capital. But I guess they do need a centralized meeting place. That's pretty standard. Just go right here, fuck it. Whatever. Right in the middle. Egalitarian. Okay. So let's write some labels real quick. Smaller. That's the House of Reconciliation. Choose castle. This will be sanctuary. What are the letters that I'm making? Let me just make an actual U. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. So now... Let's do schmol. Schmol. Let's do even smaller than actually. Okay. So now let's put in just some tiny little settlements. I kinda wanna fish. I kinda just wanna fish real quick. While I drink some OJ and hydrate for a second. I got a branch! Two whole dollars. Fantastic. My fishing game said get back to work. Okay. Where's my other little reference thing that I got here? Yeah, here we go. Okay. So, we've got kind of settlements like literally all up the coast of... Because that's kind of the idea. That's where Daisy's from. Need to double check. Yep. That's what I thought. Anodyne is here. I have to clean up a lot of these trees, but it's fine for now. Oh, actually, it's over on the side. Oh. It's fine. Nobody has to know. I should leave that. Even if I'm like overdoing it with like locations, my thinking is like, then these are places that are already established that I can just plop them into for adventures if need be, you know? Oh. People do be living everywhere. Okay. Great. And then I need... This is anodyne. I think this was rock bottom. Which... can stay the same. It can stay the same. It doesn't need to change. Work. I don't remember if this is primarily like the side of the map that things are going to take place on, because the other side of the map's a little bit dangerous to get to. I need to double check one of my players' backstory sheets real quick. I actually need to check two of them, but we'll start with one. Okay. Okay, that one does not have what I'm looking for, but I'm pretty sure this is this one. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I actually don't think that these are in either, which is fine. It means I need that's something that I need to think about and discuss and so on. Okay. This is... I don't remember the... Oh wait, I literally have the document open. Do I have it? Here. Factions. Hi Queen! Welcome on in! How are you doing today? Gescrongold. I hope you were doing well today. I need the current day map. Yeah, okay. Where will Kindred be from? Woke up not too long ago. Hell yes. Dude, I slept in like 2 hours today, which was insane. I woke up thinking it was only gonna be like 9 or something, and it sure wasn't. It was like 10:19. I was like, oh god, I gotta go. But I guess that's the point of Sunday, right? We always say that. It's okay to be sleepy on a Sunday. Oh, I'm not even on a layer. I kind of want... I will have to discuss all of this, of course. I am working on a map. Yeah, I'm working on my map for my D&D game. Because I have a lot of this stuff in my head, but it's not really very concrete. And so I'm like, I need a map for both me and for my players. Even if it's not pretty, just something to reference, you know? So we're kind of going from very loose, blobby sketch, and then I'll refine it over time if need be. I feel like I want to say Lorelei is from here. Daisy's from here. And technically Bounty. Oh, I need to put... I need another little house. What if I just put it... Well... Oh my god, the biggest little bunny flop just happened. She turned into like a puddle of melted ice cream. Thanks! I think it looks like crap, but it is functional and that's what matters. I think I'm gonna put this here. This is... This is Olgwain. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell Olgwain, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, okay, yeah. This is where Olgwain's from. And then he went to Sanctuary. And he was a babe. So it's not, it didn't get quite literally hashtag wasted. But I feel like this is still close enough that when the undead kind of went crazy, it would have driven them out, and then the town just kind of got destroyed and they just left it there. Okay. Because otherwise I'm like, if his town was like here, then they would have had to go all the way there, which doesn't really make sense in my head for the reasoning as to why they went to Sanctuary. Okay. What are you up to, Queen? I know you just woke up, but are you getting ready for breakfast? You got any plans today? What about you guys? You guys got any plans for the rest of the day? Only got a little bit of time left on stream. I'm getting hungry. Lorelei, Olgway. Oh, I need Kindred's, right? Of course. I'm pretty sure. Let me glance at Kindred's sheet again. Oh, what? Yeesh. Sorry, I was reading. You cereal? You do economics assignment today. Gross, but I bet you're gonna do great on it. See? You got an orange discus of good fortune. You shall succeed. Okay, so I do want... I think it makes sense for Kindred's Place to be kind of more remote. So that it makes sense that they have, like, they have their home and then they have Sanctuary. So actually, let's put them maybe up here in this nice little... lovely countryside that no one would suspect anything is going on. Okay. I will, of course, double check this with all of my players, but just, you know. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just flipping back and forth. I'm just looking at vibes. Okay, my brain hurts. But I think that this is good progress. I would like to continue working. Let's do that. Okay, let me make a little, little key. Well, actually, let me do this. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped my tablet, sorry. Do the different, the different colors represent, like, political borders. Yeah, they're like different groups. The blue is like water. So like this over here on top of like the pink and the purple is like, it's like marshland. Because that's important to my character Daisy's background, so I wanted to give her like a nice big area that she's from. And also marshes and swamps are cool. So... But it kind of overlaps these different... But that's what I'm doing now, is I'm gonna make a little key here. That's okay if it's not pretty, it just... Like everything else on this map, it just needs to be functional. Okay, so... We've got green. Got purple. Got pink. We've got yellow. And we've got... Can you please procreate? Thank you. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't really know why I thought that would work. I don't know. I wanted to keep these, like, together. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It ain't no thing. Why do these look like the same? Because they are. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, and I'm just gonna handwrite for now. And I do really like this name that Blue came up with. Doris. That's Suduk. Oh my gosh. Bye, Blue! Thank you for streaming. Yeah, thank you for streaming! Or, you didn't stream. Incredible. Thank you for stopping by and talking with us. And thank you for the name and Doris. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. If you want to work on your math, you should. You should work on your math. Oh my god, hi Layla. Welcome in. Congrats on getting off early. Hello, hello. The Suduk people. I think people's not the right word. Maybe I should just leave it as Suduk. Is why. Fish. Hi, Gemma! Welcome on in. Oh, you go fish. What you gonna get? What you gonna get? Red-eye fish. Red-eye black dragon fish. Oh, Jamarin. Small. Okay, so we have wastes. We have the Deadlands. Great, that doesn't fit. That's fantastic. I love that for me. Well, if I have to expand this box, no, it's fine. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I can just do that. I can't do that because it's not a smart thing to do. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? I know why I did it, but why did I do it, you know? Oh, you know, while I'm doing that, I might as well do it all at once. Okay. What's happening? What? How's everyone doing? Good. Yeah, the your character here. Yeah. They are, the form is officially up and running. And I have the little slideshow in the corner. Those are the examples. Those are my characters. But you can do just the classic pinks and reds, which I think look pretty cute on everybody. I actually initially, that's how I drew them, is I drew them with just the original palette. And they all looked really good. But then I was like, well, I want to show examples of how, like, if people want to pick other colors, they can. So, yeah. So, and all the four that I have, they have all iterations of short sleeve with shorts, short sleeves with skirt, long sleeve with short, long sleeve with skirt. So, yeah. So they're $40. If you are in the Discord and you're a member of the like community channels, there is a super secret discount code available. So, if you want it. It is there. Yeah. I will try to prioritize ones that get in, like, by, like, February 1st to, like, be done by the 14th. Like, I will do my best to get them all done by the 14th. But it'll be open all through February, so there's plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god! Cute. Yeah. There you have it. That's the big news for today. So now that is up and running. And I need to finish the new Buntuber outfit. Oh, excuse me. Sleepy. Okay. Okay, so this is from 20 years ago. This is present day. Okay. I do like this. I think that this is fun. Actually, there's a little house that I want to move. What? Oh, it's a little guy. That's why. Okay. I want to move this little guy into here. Okay. Let's label maybe, like, just some regions. Let's get rid of the political borders. Because like I know I moved this for a reason. This is the oh, let me make this. Cereals finished. Hell yeah. What kind of cereals did you have? I forgot to ask you. Oh, I also need to do the train tracks. Maybe I should do that next, actually. They're not like super extensive. They're kind of new. I want like a fun little curve on it, but I guess that doesn't really feel natural. There we go. Oh my god, corn pops are so fucking good. Dude, I haven't had corn pops in forever. Incredibly based. Actually, on my computer, so you can... Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of little tiny scribbles. This is just kind of a loose, rough draft sort of a thing. Want a food, for some reason I can never get sick of other foods. I get sick of if I eat them a lot. Yeah, I get that. I'm the same way with bagels. I have bagels all the time. Like literally every day. I'm gonna move that tree, I think, so I'm just gonna cut through it. To Anodyne. So that's kind of like the rail line. Gotta take notes on the map making. I'm not good at it, so you shouldn't take notes for me. I'm just kind of winging it. Is that a hand shape? Yeah, it is a hand shape lake, because I just sort of arbitrarily decided that like there are giant like Titan skeletons like all across the land, and literally nobody knows what they are or anything about them, where they came from, because it has been so long. They're like not in recorded history. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can use that to make like lakes and shit when it's like a handprint. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. I should do that with more like mountains and stuff too, but that'll be for later. This map is pretty. I think it is functional, which at this stage is all it needs to be. I will continue to gussy it up and actually make it look nice. I gotta lower my expectations for myself. I'm sorry, I'm a bagel hater on the basis of I just don't like bread that much. That's so fair though. I totally get that. What'd you get? You got a turtle! Hell yes. Functional maps are the best. That's my thing, is I'm like, there needs to be function first, and then I can pretty it up or even commission one later, like if I needed to want to. Okay, so there's the rail line. Ooh, a blue discus. It'll go hand in hand with the orange one. They could be friends. Commissioning one is so great. That's what I thought, because I follow a lot of amazing map makers. I don't know if they take commissions or if they're just like Patreon exclusive, which is fine, but I'm always like, you know, I can't do this myself. It's okay if I just commission one. What'd you get? Oh wow, you got a wahoo! You got a wahoo! That's amazing. But I feel like commissioning a map will be easier if I have even just like a really crappy sketch like this, right? Is like anything that for a reference is good, I think, to work with. And it's like, look, I'm not a map maker. I'm not a cartographer. I don't have these skills. I never developed them. That's okay. A mahi mahi. Mahi mahi's so good. I don't have to be good at it. Maybe one day I will be, but not today. Okay. Oh, where? I wrote this stuff down. That's what it was. You sippy me? Thank you, I will. I have orange juice. Oh, and I will on a shrimp, actually, yeah. Orange juice. Okay. Wait. Thought I was still in freehand. And this is my expanded overview. Okay, so I can just add this here. Okay. You draw the legs very nicely. It's something I've struggled with when making maps myself. I am a firm believer in the, like, using pasta to make an organic shaped map. And I think that is because it gives lots of tiny little, like, curves and bumps, which is kind of like what I did with these. And just doing just different fun shapes and little nooks and crannies, it kind of helps give it a nice texture, I think. It's okay if this is too thin. Oh my god. That made me jump so high. Pasta, bean, rice, yeah! I should try the rice method for building my storm. Yeah! I don't think I have it anymore. No. This bottom layer at first was literally just like big black blob. I was like, what is the general shape that I want? And then I kind of carved it and whittled it down from there. Until I got a decent shape of what I wanted. Because initially, what I had for Panacea was just, it was literally kind of like just this. And then it just cut off in the mountain range. And I'm like, I mean, I could do that, but A, that I'm limiting how much geographic room I have to put stuff. And also B, like, Panacea is like the known world for them. And so I'm like, I mean, it's very possible that they just never went over the mountain range, but also, I don't know, I feel like having an actual, like, organic, like, you are on a secluded continent makes more sense to me. Does it really matter? No, but it did in my brain. Oops, I forgot how to write an N. Where's my... Yeah, it's just Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Dumerra's Fault. Well, yeah, okay, fair. Okay. Can close this. Now we get to name like forests and stuff. Let's go to our fun little our little name generator, see if we can come up with anything called. Yeah, Dumerra's Fault is this like giant like canyon crevice that goes down all the way like through like the Earth's crust. And inside it's like, so like if Panacea was like a real planet wherever this place takes place, it's like here's like the core of the planet, and then here's like the crust, and then underneath that crust, this here is like a giant, it's just like raw magic. And then here's all the other like interior layers. And Dumerra's Fault is literally a fault line into this. And so people who are born next to it are like magically imbued. So that's how you get like genasi and like sorcerers and stuff like that in the setting. And you can go down into like the very like upper layers, and it's like a rite of passage for many people that live on Dumerra's Fault to go down and like get a piece of literally just like raw magic, and that's used to like power different stuff in the modern day iteration. There we go. Would that place have overpopulation though? It doesn't, because most people will go there, have their kids be born, and then leave. They don't actually like settle there. Like there are a couple settlements like around the edges, but those are more of like generational families that have been there for so long. A lot of people, like Lorelei for example, like her dad ended up settling there, but her dad was from somewhere else and then rushed to go there when his wife was like due. So then Lorelei was born there within the radius, and that's how she has magical aptitude. Most people do that, is they go there, they have their kids, and then they just go home. Because you don't have to stay. As long as you're born within that area, it's kind of like magical radiation in a way. Most people that do stay, they're like very like religiously devout to the goddess Dumerra, who is kind of like the earth and magic goddess. So it's like, oh, she like there was gonna be this like massive explosion of like magic from the Earth's crust, so she went down and she helped settle it, and she kind of like opened the fault line as almost like a release valve, and so that's why it leaks out. But it kind of quote unquote saved the world from exploding, and that's like her myth. So the people who do stay there are like, actually, it's like very important to like their culture and their spirituality. So most people who come there, they're just kind of like, they don't necessarily jive with that, so they don't stay. They're welcome to, but most people kind of just leave. They get what they want and then they leave. Exactly, yeah, they'll give birth in like a different area for dual citizenship. Yeah, it's kind of the same concept of like people go there. Some people might stay, but not such a degree. Because you're free to go there, have your kid. Because for them, like the people who are native there, it's this great thing. Like it's like, yes, you have been blessed by Dumerra. So they welcome people coming there, having their kids, and then they can stay if they want, but if they leave, it's not like they're not put out because they get it. Like, that's why they live there. So it's some inspiration from the world bit from Ghost Trick. Yeah, the special meteor. Oh, I know Ghost Trick, baby. Special meteor that if you die next to its radiation, get ghost powers like manipulating objects and going back in time. Yeah, dude, Ghost Trick is one of my favorite games. It's so good. And I love that as a concept. And to be honest, I wonder, this was initially, Dumerra's Fault was based off of a dream that I had, in which that happened. There was this like giant crater. It was like a fault line, but like a spiritual one. It wasn't like a literal crater, but then people ended up like then opening the earth to get down into it. But initially it was just a vague area. and that's where people would go to have their kids. And so I wrote that down, and then when I was making Panacea, I was like, oh, I've always really liked this idea. What if I expand it in like this crater, this, you know, this fault line was always there, this big canyon. And like I was saying earlier, like this area here, like this is the ocean. And it literally directly just pours down. It's just this massive like waterfall that pours down into Jemera's Fault and just kind of goes down into the Earth's crust. And then the rest of it is like rock that you can kind of go in, like the higher areas. And some people will go down and like really like mine down deep for resources, but yeah. So, because I really wanted Genasi in my setting, because I love Genasi and I love elementals and magic and stuff. So when I was going through my little dream journal, because I'll write down some of my like more fun, interesting dreams, and then I'll recycle them if I can. And I saw that and I was like, oh, I really want to use this. What if I use this as an excuse to get Genasi and stuff in the setting? Instead of like, because I didn't want like other planes of existence. I didn't want to deal with that other than like the material plane and like the Fey realm. I didn't want to go too far beyond that, because then I'm like, okay, then I have to make societies and stuff for all those subsequent planes of existence, and I can barely handle making societies for this one. I just made them canon to here. Done. Problem solved. Okay, let's see. Let's make some night range royal step. Ooh, I like royal step actually. That's fun. Let's do that here. Maybe further up actually, so that it's kind of hey. Well. No, I guess geographically that could still make sense. This trick is so good. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, let me use this one. What do we got here? Why does that sound familiar? Oops. Well, it would help if I had spelled it correctly. Don't do it again. Interesting. Okay, I'll write that name down for later. I'm gonna use it now. My stomach growled and Mallow set up to look at me like, what was that? Like, excuse you, man. I don't give you strange looks when you're bunching and crunching. I need synonyms. I do like when I look up synonyms and it gives me like slang. I genuinely appreciate it, but I do also think it's very funny. Let's see. Interesting. No. Interesting. This is not what I was looking for, but it is good to know. Okay. Okay. Put this here. Oh, so many tabs to click through. So many tabs to click through. Oh my god, emotional. So emotional. Such an emotional little... Oh my god, it's already 2 o'clock. Okay. Let me name a few things and then we'll end for the day. Maybe I should name some of these lakes since there's a bajillion lakes. I just looked up mountain names, and one of them that came up in the generator was just the gigantic volcano. Yeah, fuck dude, it sure is. It's funny. The huge summit, yeah. Incredible stuff. God, I hate naming things so much. Yeah, fantasy name generator. I do love them as a website. I don't want to just like sometimes I will just like take names from them, and other times I'll use them as like a base to like inspire me. Because they have like real names, which is nice, like place and locations. What do you got for lake names? Let's see. The Restless Lagoon. Oh, I think I wanted one of these to be like cheery. Maybe this one down here, because it's near the fault line. They got big turtles here. Because cherry comes from chiripacha, which is Russian for turtle. Okay, what else we got? I need to name this. Let me look at my doc real quick for this one. There you go. Don't I have names? I know I do. Where did I save them? Is it here? There we go. Oh, I need to put reticent on here. That's an easy one. I guess it doesn't matter, it's just a ruin at this point. I can put charity, though. That's right, I literally just made a whole bunch of one-shots that I can use these. But these are towns' names, these are not really, incredibly helpful for what I'm doing now. Put it over here. Okay. Right next to Kindred, that's funny. That's very funny. Okay. And I want to say, wait, where's my little, yeah, okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, my brain is all over the place. But it's the undiagnosed ADHD. Cosset, that was the name. There's Cosset. This is where Kindred was. Daisy was just kind of vaguely in this area. That's okay, because she was just on the road. She was on the road again. EBDBDB, she was on the road again. Oh, I guess I should also put a road, huh? That would probably be good. Let's make it... Fuck, dude, I don't know. Orange. Why not? Make it nice and thick so that it stands out. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Get... I need... Oh, excuse me. There we go. What'd you get? Ooh, a duck ghoul. That's very cute. You got a little ghost ducky. Cute. I actually don't think I like that thickness. Go down. Ghoul. That's cute. I think it makes sense for the road to kind of travel alongside the railway. Let me just do that first. Yeah, I think they had like little Halloween fish. And so I left them in because I thought that they were cute. And I guess that was one of them. Ghost fish! Let me actually swap it. Now it really is like a highway. Actually, I'm gonna leave that part for just until later for a second. Okay. Let's focus on over here, though, because this is really the biggest part of that matters. Quite frankly. Oh, there did used to be a road. Not that way. Even if it's not there anymore. It's a fun little Easter egg. For them to potentially enjoy. These all connect. Gotta find your way in. Actually, I think I'm maybe gonna... No, you know what? Maybe their roads are just smoother. World building. It's that easy. Make arbitrary decisions and then make them canon. Such a calm stream. The remote was dozing off. I'm glad you're cozy. We got some good jams. We're listening to Coffee Stop by Jazz Hop Cafe. It's a good mix. I have kind of missed just their normal music. It was fun listening to like their Christmassy winter stuff, but I was jonesing for their normal lo-fi jazz that I love so much. See, in the map just makes me want to play D&D campaign with Craig. I should review some of my like one-shots. I know Blue was talking earlier about wanting to make a one-shot for the Discord. Don't pressure or bother them, but if you're interested, he did mention it earlier. And I always really love his ideas, so I'm sure that it would be a lot of fun. He is very creative. Yeah. Like, this map is kind of crazy busy, and I'm kind of into it, honestly. Actually, I want to just leave it blank. I want them to be like, wait, how do you get there? You gotta find out. You gotta find out. Okay, let me use the old map for a second. So treated Beth, especially since I'm muted because I'm in a game. Hi, you Cryphia. I know you can't hear me audibly, but hi. I will wave to you. If I beat for the first time, hell yes. Chill, cozy. Oh my god, it's snowing. Okay, I was like, it was super sunny out, and it just got really dark, and that makes me sad, and maybe explains why I'm getting a very low headache. And yeah, I just glanced up, and it's cloudy because it's snowing. It's fun. Oh, actually, these would not connect because they are on different sides of the border from each other. Maybe get some snow next week? Hell yes. Hopefully it's not too bad. I know some places have been getting hit pretty hard, but... not us. We're safe in our little valley, it seems. We got like 3 weather alert warnings yesterday and then like nothing happened. I feel like even though these are cross-border, they would still connect. The one town that's on the edge. Or because even if, like, you're enemies, it makes sense for there to be roads connecting. Actually, yeah, that does make sense to me. Maybe there is just a little offshoot. Fish. 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 You got fish. You got goldfish crackers. Let's go. The snack that smiles back, baby. Here's the song. I have this song stuck in my head all the time. Haruko Azure Days. Okay. So good and chill. Go, fish. These roads are obviously probably much more populated, but I'm not going to put literally every single minute town and village. Because that would be so cluttered. We're just going to put some big settlements, you know, that might crop up. Wibbly wobblies. Gotta have those wibbly wobblies. You're so hard to doze on. Well, I'm probably gonna end in a few minutes, so if you need to, there will be opportunity to do so. I don't like that. Here. I kind of just want to finish like these little roads, and that's probably all I'm gonna do. Okay. Actually. How do these look on the new? I mean, a lot of these are gonna get broken on the new map. It's fine, because... These are no longer serviceable. Well, I guess they could be serviceable, but they're not really like in use anymore, you know? Maybe actually. The snoozing shall be upon us. True. Get ready to go to Snooze Town. Actually, technically that place is still active. It's about the only place that is there. This one. Honestly, even this one. Alright, well this map is kind of a mess, but I am also pretty happy with how it came out. It definitely still needs a lot of cleanup, but this is like a first draft, you know? Let's put some nice blue for the water. What happened? Why did that? Oh, because of the opacity. I was like, why did that just not show up? Hello? Hello? This is a nice little first draft. And then get rid of all the colors. There you go. Panacea. Wow. What a mess. That's fine. Okay. I'm content and I'm also so hungry. I'm ready to snooze too. Okay. I'm tucking you guys in. I'm tucking you guys in for nap time. I'm gonna take a quick peek and see if somebody is streaming. But I honestly might just end. Because I'm very sleepy. And my back hurts a lot now. Ugh. Is anybody doing anything like art? Oh, thank you. I will stretch. Nobody's doing art, actually. Okay, maybe we'll just end. Maybe we'll just end for today. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, thank you guys for being so sweet about my map. I appreciate the support. We'll keep cleaning it up. Maybe I'll put this like in the Discord as like, hey, this is an ugly first draft. Hi Keep! Yeah, it's a snooze Sunday. Okay, well since we don't have we're not gonna raid out today. We pretty much almost always do, so I think it's okay if I don't every now and then. I do need a nap. I'm not gonna take a nap because I'm not a nap person, but once I get up and stretch and maybe see if there are dishes or something that need doing, that'll probably wake me back up. Let me just hang on. I'll get my tablet real quick before I get up. Okay, there we go. Okay, because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna forget if I don't do that. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me. Here's my socials. I posted the Your Character Here form. If you want a cute little love letter, Valentine's Day, Your Character Here, for the holiday, or just if you just want a cute little chibi. I know it says short URL.at. I know that looks like a scary link. Bitly is like a paid service now, and I don't want to pay for a shorter URL, so I just use that instead. It goes to my Tumblr, which has a link to the form, but if you're in the Discord, there's a direct link there, and if you're in the community channels of the Discord, you have access to an exclusive Discord discount code if you want to use it. It's not to be shared elsewhere, but it is there. Just as thanks for you guys for just always being so cool and chill to me and to each other, and for supporting me during the fundraiser in December. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate your patience as I worked on this and as I work on the last reward milestone, which was the new Buntuber outfit. But now that is the last thing to do, so I can focus on it. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm tucking you all in. Everybody go take a nap. Go get food. Go stretch. Go get something to drink. Take your meds if you need to, if you're doing laundry or cooking or anything. I will see you guys later. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, keeping me company while I worked on this. It's lovely to see you guys as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think we're gonna finish Roki tomorrow night for game night. I'm very excited. So if you want to see the end of the game, stop by tomorrow night. Eastern Standard Time. I play in the evenings. But if not, if I don't see you guys, have a great rest of your weekend, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.